Let's start today in child pose. So go on your knees, sit down on your heels, relax entire body. Find yourself, breathe in and breathe out. And notice what's happening when you're breathing in, when you're breathing out. Who you are in this particular moment, and accept this all. Knowing that you're perfect how you are already, but you always can get better. It's never ending story. We are connecting to each other to create the perfection of entire universe. We might be different age, different shape, different colors, and go on, for make the world a little bit look creative, and to compromise each other, to balance each other out. So as you're relaxing here, this pose can be relaxing pose for many, but also can be challenging pose for many. This is the difference too. So appreciate the breath you have in this moment. And everybody have made different length of the breath as well. Everything is perfect as it is. Accept that. And very slowly, go to tabletop. Find the hands directly under your shoulders, shoulder width distance apart, knees under your hips, hip distance apart. Make the back flat as possible and squeeze your ribs. Extend the crown of the head forward so the spine extending, and roll your shoulder blades back, open your sternum higher than your chin. And very slowly sit down back to child pose without changing your hands placement. And again, go back to tabletop. Keep your back flat. Look slightly forward. Make the back flat a little bit more. And then relax your head and the table. And round your upper leg like a cat. Press the floor away with your strong arms. Tug your toes. Squeeze your core a little bit more and ribs more. And very slowly open your chest to cow like you did before. Flatten your feet and sit down on your heels to child pose. And you're gonna repeat this few more rounds. The flow of your own cat, cow, and child pose. If you feel like add any additional movements, welcome to do that. Remind yourself, this is your own practice. Even you sharing this room, this is really, it's up to you, whatever happening here. Nobody judge nobody, or even yourself. Because we're trying the best in this moment. And even sometimes we'll call it's not perfect, it's alright. That's what it is, the difference, the challenge. To understanding and to learn or be blessed. Keep flowing a few more rounds. No rush, of course. Take one more flow like this and round you back to cat and stay in cat position. As you're tucking your toes, keep the core engaged, keep your arms even stronger And already bring your chest closer to your thighs, lift your kneecaps off the ground, and point your sitting bones to the sky and lift them high up to down dog. Pedaling your heels side to side. Make your arms and entire time strong. Bring your chest closer to your thighs. Maybe knees softer, maybe knees straight. Make sure the sitting bones shoot into the sky and higher time. Keep lifting your sitting bones higher and higher and walk your hands to your feet to forward bend on the back of the mat. Knees can be soft or straight, but lift your sitting bones higher to relax entire spine. Relax your head. Don't forget to breathe. Then place your hands on your shins, just below the knees. Look forward halfway. Inhale. And exhale, forward fold. And again, halfway, make the back flat. Soften your knees if you need to roll your shoulder blades back. And exhale out, forward fold. Yes. And again, halfway, look forward. And exhale out, full forward fold. Hands on your hips, elbows up, chin up, standing up. Push your hips forward, keep your legs strong. Circle your arms to the ceiling, then reach your fingers high up. Squeeze your ribs, shoulders relax. Exhale out, forward fold, hinge your hips. Push your pelvis back. Knees soft or straight. Lift your 10 toes off the ground, so the four corners of the feet grounded. Check your feet, big toes closer than your heels. And again, halfway, look forward, inhale, shoulder blades back. Exhale out, full. Hands on your hips, elbows up, chin up, standing up. Circle your arms to the ceiling, reach your arms higher up, push your hips forward, relax your shoulders, squeeze your ribs. Arms a little bit higher up. Come back to neutral spine, hands by your side, swan dive. Hinge from your hips, sitting bones back, relax your torso down. Keep your torso relaxed completely. Grab your elbows if you're ready to feel more extension, the upper body heavier. Now bring your heels closer and toes open wider. Keep your legs still strong, maybe straight. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your pelvic floor and bring your chin to your chest. Release your hands toward the ground. Keep your upper body rounding already. Chin to your chest entire time. Squeeze your glutes a lot. And vertebrae by vertebrae, from the bottom of the spine, you're gonna roll up. Start from the bottom of the spine, roll yourself up, hanging your hands down, head down, chin to your chest. Keep rolling. When the torso is straightening up, shoulders back, head is last one to straight up. Lift your arms to the ceiling as high as possible. Squeeze your core, don't make back bend, just relax your shoulders. Release your hands by your sides. Fingers pointing down, chin to your chest, roll down. Start from the upper body. Squeeze your core, round upper body, hunch your shoulders. Separate your shoulder blades, squeeze your collarbone and roll down. And when you're gonna find yourself completely relaxed down, again bring the big toes to touch, heels slightly open. Lift your chest halfway, look forward, squeeze your shoulder blades back, knees bend or straight, and exhale out, forward fold. Squeeze your legs, open your arms to the sides, look forward, squeeze your shoulder blades back, reach up, chin up, chest up, circle your arms, push your hips forward a lot. Squeeze your ribs back, relax your shoulders, lift your arms higher. Push your hips a little bit more, squeeze your shoulder blades a little bit more. Come back to neutral spine, open your arms to the sides, swan dive, forward fold, exhale out. Inhale halfway, lengthen the spine and the neck, look forward. Exhale out, full. Don't mess up two of them So chin forward, chest up, arms up, circle your arms. Lift your chest, lift your chin, circle up, push your hips forward, open your heart. Come back to neutral spine, swan, down, down. Chin forward, chest open, fantastic. Relax your torso. Heels together, toes open, roll up. From the bottom of the spine, squeeze your glutes, chin to your chest, hands hanging down. Roll up, vertebrae by vertebrae, very slowly. Squeeze your core, squeeze your glutes. Shoulders and the head, last one. Lift your arms to the ceiling, stand up tall. Don't make back bend, just keep your legs and arms strong. And release your arms by your side, hanging your fingers heavy down. Squeeze your collarbones, separate your shoulder blades, chin to your chest, roll down, start from the neck. And roll down, squeeze your glutes. Roll down, hands hanging down, hands heavy and heavy. And when you're down, big toes to touch. Here slightly open. Find the difference between one and another. Don't combine both together, it can be very dangerous. Lift your chest halfway, squeeze your belly, relax your glutes. Exhale out, forward fold, squeeze your pelvic floor, swan out. Chin up, chest up, circle your arms to the ceiling. Chest up, open your chest, lift your arms higher, push your ribs forward a little bit more, squeeze your ribs, relax your shoulders. Come back to neutral spine, next to your heart center, Samastiti, even standing. Relax here for a moment. Hands by your side, palms facing forward, Tadasana, mountain pose. Squeeze your ribs outside in. Push your ribs forward, squeeze your pelvic floor, relax your glutes. Lift your both arms to the ceiling. Grab your right wrist with your left arm and pull your right arm to the ceiling. And lean to the dark wall while you're pressing right heel. Extend your side, extend your neck. Come back to neutral spine, both arms up, switch your wrist. Left wrist with your right arm, lean to the door. Extend your left side of your body. Come back to the center, both arms up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Look forward halfway, inhale. Exhale out, full. Walk your hands forward to tabletop. Open your chest to cow, child pose. Extend your arms as far as possible you can. Don't change your hands placement, maybe spread your fingers wider. Keep your elbows strong and straight. And round your back to cat. Open your chest to cow, flat your feet. Keep your hands a little bit in front of you. Shift entire body forward so the shoulder passing your wrists. Bend your elbows, hugging your ribs, and lower your chest and stomach and hips on the ground. Hands staying by your lower rib cage. Roll your shoulder blades back. And lift your hands off the ground, lift your chest. Press your feet against the floor more. And release down. Let's try one more time. Keep your legs firm. Lift your hands, lift your elbows, lift your chest, inhale. Stay, exhale, lift higher. Phenomenal, release down. Sit down on your heels to child pose. This is very challenging pose. So be proud of yourself, you actually do perfectly fine. Amazing. Round your back to cat, tag your toes. And down dog, sitting bones high up. And walk your hands to your feet to forward fold on the back. Head relax. Maybe grab your elbows if you like to. And release your hands. I forgot to tell you to keep the blocks halfway on the mat, so this will be always available for you. So grab one block and place the block in between your thighs and on your knees. Squeeze the blocks. Inhale halfway, lengthen the spine and the neck. Exhale out full, keep the legs strong, blood squeeze, circle your arms to the ceiling. Reach your arms behind you higher up, open your chest a little bit more. Hands to your heart center, Samastiti, even standing. Press your feet to the ground, place your hands on the top of the glutes. Push your hips forward, squeeze the blood. Lift your sternum higher, elbows bent. Support your lower back with your fist or hands on the sacrum, the sturdy bone on your pelvis. Squeeze your shoulder blades a little bit more, lift your sternum higher. Tap your chin back first, so you're actually extending your neck this way, and then point your chin high up to stretch your throat. The throat massage your thyroid. Open, point your chin, don't jam on your neck. Squeeze your shoulder blades, breathe through your upper chest. If you cannot breathe here, step back a little bit more. Make sure the final pose, you should feel comfortable breathing. Come back to neutral spine. Release your arms by your sides. Squeeze the back even more. Lift your arms to the ceiling. Release your left arm on the side. Lean to the dark wall. Extend your fingers like you're trying to really reach to the dark wall. Squeeze the block. Feel the stretch. Relax your shoulders. Come back to neutral spine. Both arms up. Release your right arm on the side. Lean to the right. Open left armpit. Lengthen the neck. Extend a little bit more. Come back to the center, both arms up. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Squeeze the block, inhale. Exhale out, full. Circle your arms to the ceiling, open your chest. Cactus back bend, squeeze your shoulder blades back. Push your hips forward, open your heart. Lift your arms to neutral spine as high as possible. Release your left arm, lean to the dark wall. Exhale out. Long as exhaling. Inhale, both hands high up. Release your right arm on the side, longer exhaling. Fantastic. Come back to the center, both arms up. Samasthiti, even standing, hands to your heart center. And find the block, so the block will be enough far. So as you plant the block in between your thighs, make sure when you sway your arm in front of you, doesn't hit the block. If it is too much, make sure to push back. Inner rotate your thighs, like you try and push the block back and push your hips forward, so the legs getting stronger. Big toes closer than your heels. Relax your shoulders, ground your feet down. So bring your toes a little bit closer and you're pressing inside feet to the ground a little bit more. And lift your arms to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Pinch from your hips. Halfway, look forward, inhale. Exhale out, full. Walk your hands forward to plank. Press your heels back, squeeze the block, squeeze your ribs. Shift entire body forward toward your fingers. Knees bend or straight. You can always bend your knees on the ground for support. Shift a little bit forward and lower your chest and stomach on the ground. Keep your block squeezing a lot. Lift your chest to cobra. Press the floor away. Press your feet against the floor. Squeeze the block and release down. Now pay attention to the block and try to release your glutes. So legs strong, glutes relax. Push your pubic bone down and squeeze your pelvic floor. And cobra again. Try to relax your glutes. Squeeze your shoulder blades and the block more instead. Awesome. Release down. And very slowly go to not complete child pose. Just bend your knees, lift like tabletop. And shift your hips back up to down dog. Awesome. Keep the block between your legs. And try to drive from your hips. So feel your hips sticking to the ceiling a little bit more. Soften your knees. Lift your hips higher to jump a little bit forward. And lift your hips and jump a little bit forward. And keep hopping until you find yourself to forward fold. Gentle hops. Squeeze the blocks. You don't have to go far, just keep going until you find the front of the mat. So you're not there yet, keep hopping. This small hops. You move your hands. Yes, very nice. Lapping is good, at least once for a while, right? Relax your head, squeeze the block. Awesome. Halfway, look forward. Inhale. Exhale out, full. Squeeze the blocks. Circle your arms to the ceiling. Open your chest. Push your hips forward. Cactus back bend. Open your heart. Amazing. Come back to the center, neutral spine. Release your right arm on the side, lean to the right again. Stretch the left side of your body, back flat, imaginary wall behind you. Come back to the center, switch your arms, lean to the side. Great job. Come back to the center whenever you're ready. Squeeze the block, twist your torso to the dark wall, to the left. Left arm back, right arm forward, left hip forward. So squeeze the block evenly with both legs. Come back to the center, reach your arms to the ceiling. Switch your twist. Right arm back, left arm forward. Push your right hip forward so you twist from your waistline. Release all the negativity. Come back to the center, both arms up. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. So we're gonna hop reverse. Take your time. You don't have to rush. You can huge jump back if you like to, or just slow jump back as far as you can. Keep jumping until you find yourself to plank again. Maybe knees bent, maybe legs straight. Shift entire body forward, chin forward. Lower your chest and stomach on the ground. Hands by your waistline, legs strong. Pelvic floor engaged, glutes relax. Lift your chest to cobra by squeezing your shoulder blades and elbows back. Extend your neck, stretch your front of your body. And release down. And like you're sitting in the child pose, but you're going to down dog. So bend your knees, lift yourself up, and sitting bones high up to down dog. Walk your hands to your feet to forward bend on the back of the mat. Beautiful. Release the block on the side. Imaginary block between your legs. Inhale halfway, lengthen the spine and the neck. Exhale out full. Circle your arms to the ceiling, open your chest, push your hips forward, cactus back bend. Squeeze your shoulder blades back. Awesome. Lift your arms to the sky, neutral spine. Release your left arm on the side, lean to the left. Maybe extend your right toes to the right if you like to find the balance. Make sure you're not pushing left hip over your ankle. Lean so your left four corners of the foot are grounded. Come back to the center, both arms up. And release your right arm on the side and lean to the door. Push your pelvis slightly to the dark wall so you find the balance. Extend your left arm, extend your neck, and left leg really holding you. Come back to the center, both arms up. Twist your torso to the left, lift your left heel off the ground at the same time. Come back to the center, both legs straight. Twist to the right, lift your right heel off the ground. Excellent. Come back to the center, both arms up, lean back, avoid the back bend, lean back, lift your heels off the ground, reach your arms behind you a little bit more to the ceiling, and drop your heels forward, fold, amazing. Halfway, look forward, exhale out full, walk your hands forward to plank or tabletop, shift entire body forward, touch your fingertips, little bit more. Extend your neck, chin forward. Lower your chest and stomach on the ground. Hips on the ground to cobra. If you like more, lift your hips and thighs off the ground to up dog. Make sure the thighs not on the ground if you're lifting your hips. Maybe knees, but no thighs. And release down. Sit down on your heels to child pose. And stay here for a moment. Relax. Just breathe. Relax your forehead on the ground. And round your back to cat. And you can stay in tabletop or go to down dog. Extend your right leg back, up or just back. Bring your right knee to your chest and step your right foot in between your hands. Runner's lunge. Take your time to adjust your foot to your hands. Fingers framing right heel. Look forward And very slowly, without changing your feet, lower left knee on the ground. Without changing your fingers, push your pelvis back to half split. Walk your fingers farther forward. So don't sit down on your heels. It's not about to sit down on your heels. It's about to stretching your right leg and upper body. Push your right sitting bone back to square your hips to never overuse your lower back. Awesome. Bend your right knee. Place your hands on your right thigh bone. Press the thigh bone away. Relax your pelvis, squeeze your legs to the center, to the middle line, and lift your fingers high up. Fingers have the power to holding you, to not jamming on your left knee. Lifting your fingers higher, stronger, less pressure on your knee you will have. Hands together to your heart center. Elbows wide, and twist your torso to your right. Left elbow outside the right thigh bone. Lift your right elbow up, extend the neck. Press the left elbow against your right thigh bone more to lift your chest away from your thigh bone. If you like more, tug your left toes under and lift your left knee off the ground. Very slowly lower your hands, framing right foot. Bend your left knee if you need to. Now sit down on your left heel. So walk your hands closer back and sit down on your left heel and relax your upper body to your thigh. So this is like one-legged child pose. Very slowly go back to low lunge. So you bend your right knee, tug your left toes under, lift your left knee, step your left foot forward to forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale out, fold. And step your right foot back. First runner's lunge. Left fingers framing left foot. Lengthen the spine and lower right knee on the ground to half split. Keep your fingers framing left heel and extend your chin forward if you like more sensation. Doesn't matter if the leg is straight. Just to pushing left sitting bone back, you're gonna feel the stretch and squareness of the pelvis to protect your lower back. Bend your left knee. Lower your pelvis a little bit more and place your hands on your left thigh bone. Press the thigh bone away, lift your torso higher. You can make your right foot flat, pressing against the floor, or tap your toes to stronger right leg. And lift your fingers higher up. It's up to you which working better for you. Lift your fingers higher, relax your shoulders, relax your pelvis a little bit forward. And palms together to your heart center. Twist your torso to your left. Elbows open up. Don't lower the torso right away. Find the twist first before you leaning forward. Then lower right elbow outside the left thigh bone. Stay here for a moment. The right knee bending is more proper but also more challenging. Then when you leg to less, tap your toes and lift your right knee off the ground. Then lower your hands on the ground. If the right leg was straight, bend your right knee on the ground. And sit down on your right heel to quarter to split, like a one-legged child pose. And it's up to you how far you're gonna sit. As you see, this can be very challenging for so many people. If you cannot do this, you don't have to force yourself. Maybe sit on the block. You can place the block under your glutes, or even don't sit far. Do half split. Go back, left knee bent. Tap your right toes under, lift your right knee off the ground. Step back to plank or tabletop. You can go to child pose, down dog, If you wish to vinyasa flow, go ahead. Then we are in child pose. Relax here for a moment. And whatever you're gonna be ready, round you back to cat. You can go to down dog or tabletop. And extend your left leg back or high up. Left knee to your chest. Step your left foot in between your hands. To low lunge, bend your right knee on the ground right away. Lift your left arm to the ceiling to twist. Reach from your fingers. Relax your shoulders. Lengthen the spine and the neck. Beautiful. Lower left hand on the ground. Bend your left knee next to right. Don't touch the ground. Open left knee to the left. To the dark wall. Open left knee to the left. Keep your left knee bent and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Extend your leg and plant your left foot on the ground, aligned with your right knee. Toes pointing forward. On the side. Press the outside left edge of the foot to the ground. Squeeze your belly. Push your pelvis back. Walk your hands to your right knee. Lift your torso up to gate pose. Lift your arms to the ceiling. Keep your right knee open, your arms to the side. Push your hips forward, extend your arms. Lift your right arm higher to the ceiling. Right arm will be holding you. And slide your left arm against your left leg as far as you can while you're reaching to the dark wall. Excellent. Come back to the center. Reach your left arm up, squeeze your ribs. You can use the block under your right hand. Left arm holding you and release your right arm to the ground. Maybe reach your left arm to the door or to the ceiling. This is closing the gate. Come back to the center, both arms up. And open the gate. Right arm to the door, to the dark wall. Left arm to the left ankle. Beautiful. Come back to the center, both arms up. And release your right arm on the side, lean to the door. Exhale out. Excellent. Come back to the center again. Open the gate. Come back to the center. As you close the gate, lower right hand on the ground. Lift your left arm higher. Maybe tap your right toes under to have the kickstand. Maybe lift your left leg. Maybe bring your left heel to your glute if you like more challenge. Maybe grab your ankle behind you with your left arm. So many movements, you don't have to do them all. Excellent. Extend your left leg, place where we was it before. And keep your right hand on the ground. And very slowly, round your upper body, chin to your chest like you round when you roll up. And go to the front. Maybe flat your foot and try to sit down on your heel as far as possible and stretch entire body forward. Lizard egg. You don't have to sit down completely. Just go as far as you can. Keep your legs as they are and then lift up like tabletop, but stick your left leg as it is. Awesome. Now lift your left arm to the ceiling. Right hand is on the right shoulder. Inhale. And drag your left arm under right armpit to the door. Doesn't matter if you go low or just keep your fingers on the ground. You can lower your shoulder to the ground or you don't have to. Release your hand on the ground if you like to relax. Press the floor away with your right arm. Extend your left arm to the left. Relax your left shoulder. Lift your left arm higher to the ceiling to twist even deeper. Left hand on the ground. Lift your left leg. Left knee bent. And place your left knee next to right. Sit down on your heels to child pose. Round your back to cat. Open your chest to cow. Bring your left knee to your chest. Step your left foot in between your hands. Lift your hips, tap your toes. Step your right foot forward to forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale out full. Circle your arms to the ceiling. Open your chest. Cactus back bend if you wish. Open your heart. Come back to neutral spine. Hands high up. And forward fold right away. Exhale out. Halfway look forward. Exhale out full. Left foot step far, far back. Like runner's lunge. Fingers claiming left foot. Bend your left knee on the ground. And bring your right knee next to left. Don't place your knee on the ground. Keep your right knee bent. Open right knee to the right. Keep your right knee bent and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Extend your right leg to the right. Toes pointing forward and plant your foot on the ground. Press the right edge of the foot against the floor. Squeeze your inner body and push your pelvis back. Walk your hands closer to your knee to gate pose. Lift your torso up and open your arms parallel to the ground. Lift your left arm to the ceiling. The left arm is super strong. Release your right arm on the leg. Slide to the ankle as far as you can and extend your left arm. Lift your left arm first. Right arm follow. Right arm take advantage and reach right arm higher. Release your left hand on the block or on the ground to close the gate. And then start with your right arm. Right arm have the power to lift you up. Lift up and take your left arm to the ceiling to hold you. Release your right arm closer to your ankle. Open your chest. And come back to the center. Lift up to close the gate. On the ground or on the block, you can always keep the block in your hand if you like to. And come back to the center to open the gate. Very nice. And when you come back to the center, close the gate and keep your left hand on the ground. Maybe lift your leg. Maybe bring your heel to your glute. Maybe grab your ankle. Very slowly extend your right leg to the right. Plant your right foot on the ground and keep your toes pointing forward. Extend your right arm over your ear. Round your upper body, chin to your chest, and walk your hands to the front of the mat first. Then sit down on your heel as you get going like a child pose, taking right leg out. This is lizard egg. And again, don't worry what other people doing in this class. They may be advanced. Or don't worry if they even don't sit down. They maybe have different flexibility than you. Just focus on your breath. And walk your hands a little bit forward and round you back to lift your hips above your left knee. Extend the neck. Keep your shoulders squeezed and lift your right arm to the right. If you like higher, make it sure right shoulder is flat. Lift your right arm to twist a little bit more. And tread your right arm on the left. If you like deeper, lower your torso. Just keep your hand there. Press the floor away with your left arm. Extend your right arm to the right. Relax your right shoulder. And then lift your right arm so you open your chest a little bit more. Excellent. Right hand on the ground. Lift your right leg. Bend your right knee and place your right knee next to left. And sit down on your heels to channel pose. Set the blocks halfway on your mat if they're not there yet, so readjust them if you want to. And round your back to cat. Halfway outside the mat on hard floor, next to the mat. And tug your toes, sitting bones high up to down dog. Walk your hands to your feet to forward bend on the back of the mat. Lift your sitting bones higher to stretch your knees after you were on your knees for so long. Relax your head down, sitting bones a little bit higher. Zip your legs together. Squeeze your legs together. Imaginary block between your legs. Lift your 10 toes on the ground to chair pose. Sit down back. And I'm gonna tell you a story. What's happened? I'm kidding. Relax your shoulders, squeeze your ribs. And exhale out, forward fold. Halfway look forward. Inhale. Exhale out, forward. Circle your arms to the ceiling, stand up nice and tall. Hands to your heart center, Samastiti, even standing. Tree pose. Shift your weight inside your left leg, press your left foot down, lift your right heel first. Lean back, avoid the back bend and open right into the right. Push your hips forward, squeeze your pelvic floor. And lift your arms to the ceiling. The arms can actually hold in you if you keep them in one point, a little bit behind your ears. So move your arms farther back. Squeeze your ribs. Maybe lift your foot a little bit higher to your shin. Trust yourself. Find the confidence with the breath. Keep calming with the breath while you're keeping left foot grounded. Phenomenal. Open a little bit more. Beautiful. Dancing a little bit. Awesome. Release your right foot, shake your legs, shake your arms. Other side. Ground your right foot. Maybe lift your right toe so you feel the four corners of the foot grounded. And press your foot down, extend the crown of the head to the ceiling. Lean back as you're shifting weights on your heel, but don't make back bend. And lift your left knee and lift your left knee to the left. Push your hips forward, lift your arms. The arms keep holding you. Shoulders relax. And try to breathe to lift your foot higher. Keep pushing your hips forward, gentle. Left knee back. Relax your shoulders. And very slowly release your left foot, release your arms, shake entire body a little bit more. Awesome. Keep your feet hip distance apart and toes pointing forward. So make sure the hip distance apart is It's not under your inside pubic bone pretty much. So the hips are wider. And I measure the hips. They probably don't have. So make sure they're a little bit wider than you think. Put your toes forward. Shift your weights back. And shift your weights on your left heel. Step your right foot forward to where you want. So shorter distance from the back, but wider distance right and left. Press your left heel down, stretch your arms in front of you, roll your shoulder blades back. 90% of the weights to your left heel. Lift your arms to the ceiling. They might find behind your ears a little bit more. Bend your right knee, shift your weights to your left heel at the same time. Excellent. Warrior 3. Slowly with control. Reach your arms forward, up, and heel farther back up. The same amount of pressure of your heel and the fingers. Stretch your left leg farther. Reach your arms forward. Press your left heel back. Press your left heel back. A little bit higher. Very nice. And left heel next to right. Chair pose. Sit down back, lift your toes, lift your knees, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Good job. One side, we have two sides. Halfway, look forward. Exhale, out, fold. Step your feet, hip distance apart. Hands on your hips, elbows up, chin up, standing up. And again, stretch your arms in front of you. Roll your shoulder blades back, lift your arms to the ceiling already. Shift your weight on your right foot, left foot forward. If you like to adjust, right foot back, go ahead, and left foot forward. Warrior 1, both knees on the ground. Hips squaring forward, inner rotate your right thigh bone. Put your arms higher back up, relax your shoulders, 90% of the weights to your right heel, bend your left knee a little bit more. Very nice. Shift your weights on your left heel. Keep your left knee bent for a moment while reaching right heel back up. So keep lifting right heel back up and push your left sitting bone back. Keep pushing left sitting bone back, lift your right leg to warrior 3. Push your right sitting bone back, put your fingers forward, very nice. Right foot next to left, chair pose. Lift your 10 toes, sit down. Now I don't have any story. Forward fold, exhale out. The story you're telling, we're doing this pose is an amazing story, you say. Inhale, halfway. Exhale out, full. Circle your arms to the ceiling. Open your chest. And hands to your heart center. Now lift your left heel. Twist your torso to your left. Extend your arms as far as possible. And step to Sun Goddess to the left. And start. Straight your arms, straight your legs. Bind your arms behind your back. Toes in, heels out, palms together. Bow forward, hands over your head. Bring your toes in, heels out. To inner rotate your thighs and open your pelvis while you're forward folding. This is easy for you, for your spine to release. If you're keeping your heels together, you're squeezing your glutes and you're squeezing your tailbone. So allow to be like happy dog. So the tailbone is happy. Relax your hands on your lower back, slide your hands behind your legs toward the ground under your nose. Hands on your hips, elbows up, chin up, standing up. Open your feet wide apart, warrior 2 to the right. Right knee bend, extend your arms, look forward to the right. Relax your shoulders, squeeze your ribs, press your feet through the ground, push your hips to the dark wall, breathe the back of the lungs. Lift your arms to the ceiling, high up. Twist your right toes in, twist your left toes out. Warrior 2. Right leg strong by squeezing right quad. Right quad is strong and protect your right knee, hip, and the ankle. Extend your arms, relax your shoulders. Circle your arms, framing left foot, windmill hands down. Step your left foot back to tabletop to child pose, or if you like to go vinyasa flow, go ahead. walk your hands to your feet to forward bend on the back of the mat. Halfway, look forward. Exhale out, fold. Hands on your hips, elbows up, chin up, standing up. 3 more second set. Lift your left heel, shift your weight on your right foot, open left knee to the left. If you like a little bit higher to your inner thigh, I find this, for some people, it's very amazing how your arm can hold you. So lifting your arm higher, but not forward, not to the side. Make sure it's aligned with the entire body. So when you lift your arm higher, you'll be able to grab your knee, shin, and place your foot. Some people rounding, but this take a lot of challenge to keep steady. But lifting your arm and lifting your knee, don't bending here, might be easier for some. Maybe both arms to the ceiling. Stay whatever is available for you, even on the ground. But if wind going from right side, release your left arm on your thigh. It's windy. And come back to the center, release your foot, shake your legs, other side, the same. Open right knee and you can stay here, you don't have to go any farther, just try. And this is try thing, is always like, you can try today, and you got it, perfect. If not, you're gonna try next time you're gonna get it maybe. So this is practice, right? So, try to. If this wind from the door, from me, I can blow and lean to the right. Gorgeous. And come back to the center, relax entire body, shake. Awesome. And release your hands for a moment, relax your shoulders. Hands on your hips, step your feet hip distance apart. Shift your weight on your left foot, step your right foot forward where you want. Lift your arms to the ceiling. Straight your arms behind you, bind your arms behind your back. Palms together, squeeze your shoulder blades, right knee is bent. Lift your chest a little bit higher, slight back bend, don't use your lower back, squeeze your ribs, open your heart instead. Push your right sitting bone back and bring your chest closer to your bending leg. Push your right sitting bone back, bend your right knee deeper, press your left knee more. Awesome. And push your knuckles back up, lift your chest. Lift your arms to the ceiling. Straight your front leg. Squeeze your legs in the middle line. Push your right sitting bone back, left hip forward. Extend your chin and squeeze your ribs like a cat. Chin forward, right sitting bone back. Squeeze your ribs. Lower your hands on your thigh, on your shin, on the blocks or on the ground. Pyramid pose. Both heels grounded. Hands next to your right foot on the blocks or on the ground. If your left heel is lifting, use the blocks. Use the higher level if you need to. Both heels grounded, right sitting bone back. Hands next to your foot, not in front. Lift your chest halfway, look forward. Both legs straight. Right hand on your right hip. Stack your right shoulder over left. Twist the entire body to the right. Stay here, extend your neck. Then you lift your fingers to the ceiling. Circle right arm to your right hip, lift the torso where you want. Both arms up. Right knee bend, arms up. Awesome. Hands on your hips or keep them up. Step your left foot next to right, right foot next, left foot next to right foot. And sit down to chair because Agnes sits. forward fold. Hands on your hips, elbows up, chin up, standing up. Find yourself halfway on the mat. Maybe walk back a little bit. Relax the entire body. Now we're gonna shift weights on your right foot. Left foot forward, warrior one. And again, both feet grounded, left knee bent, square your hips. Lift your arms to the ceiling. And release your arms by your side. Bind your arms behind your back, unusual grip. So maybe switch the grip. Palms together, squeeze your shoulder blades. Make sure you open your heart, not lower back. Squeeze your ribs. Keep your left knee bent. Press your left sitting bone back while you bow forward. Press your knuckles opposite direction than your chin. Chin pointing forward, knuckles back. Opposition is the balance. More you push your left sitting bone back, it's easier to manage the balance and also very healthy for your lower back. Press your knuckles back, lift up. And circle your arms to the ceiling, lift them up, straight your front leg. And again, focus on the left hip, left sitting bone back already. Squeeze your ribs like a cat, chin pointing forward, and push your fingers forward. Squeeze your ribs like a cat, chin forward. Left sitting bone back, never stop. Left sitting bone back, this huge stretch on your left leg. Fingers on the ground, on your shin, on your thigh, on the lap. Keep your both legs straight, relax your torso. Keep pointing left sitting bone higher back. Just the sitting bones higher back really serve your lower back to be healthy. And fingertips on the blocks or on the ground, lift your chest in that way. Left hand on your left hip. Roll your left shoulder above right shoulder, extend the neck. Keep your hand here, you don't have to go any farther. If your right knee is lifting, use your blocks. Both legs straight. Step closer to each other. So your both legs will be straight. Awesome. Let's go. And circle left arm to your left hip, lift up, warrior one. Both arms up, left knee bent, right knee grounded. Hands on your hips, right foot next to left. Forward fold, exhale out. Agnieszka gonna hold the chair pose for another 5 minutes. Relax here. I'm just joking. I love legs. Sit down on the ground and lay down on the back. How awesome is that? Full body stretch. Stretch your arms over your head and stretch your legs in front of you. I forgot what?
You forgot this move.
I forgot. No, remind me. Relax here for a moment. Relax the entire body. Then place your feet on the ground, bend your knees. Now lift your shoulders. Press your lower back to the ground and plant your hands on your knees, on the thighs, like just to your knees. Chin pointing forward, squeeze your core a lot, and very slowly lift your shoulders higher, stretch your fingers over your knees a little bit more, and lower, and lift up, and lower, and lift up, and lower. Just slide your fingers on your legs over your knees a little bit more. Keep continue breathing like this for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, release. Fingertips behind your ears. Open your elbows to the side. Tilt your pelvis, shoulders up the ground. And inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And keep continue like this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, release your shoulders. Open left arm to the left. And place your right ankle outside the left knee. Flex your right ankle. Right elbow, right foot, crunch. Inhale, lower. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lower. Exhale, crunch. Right ankle outside the left knee. Right elbow, right foot. And 10, 9. Right ankle, left knee. Right ankle, left knee. And 5, 4, 3, 2, release. Lift your right leg up to the ceiling. Lift your left leg up to the ceiling. Lower right leg above the ground. Lower left leg. Lift your left leg. Lift your right leg. Lower left leg above the ground. Hover your leg. Lower right leg above the ground. Lift your both knees to your chest. Plant your feet on the ground. Open right arm to the right. Left fingers behind your left ear. Lift your left ankle outside the right knee. Inhale. Left elbow, left foot crunch. Inhale, lower. Exhale, crunch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, release. Lift your left leg up to the ceiling. Lift your right leg up. Lower left leg hover. Lower right leg hover. Lift your left leg up. Lift your right leg up. Again on the side. Lower left leg up, down. Lower right leg down. Lift your left leg up. Lift your right leg up. Lower right leg down. Lower left leg down. Lift your right leg up. Lift your left leg up. Bend your knees to your chest. Awesome. Plant your feet on the ground one more time. Hands by your side. Fingers going to your heels, bridge pose. Lift your hips off the ground. Length the spine, length the neck. Squeeze your core up. Lower your hips on the ground, soles of the feet together, open knees to the sides. Fingertips behind your ears, open your elbows wide. Tilt your pelvis and lift your shoulders and lower, inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. And keep continue for another just 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lift and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Full body stretch. Roll over on your belly facing front wall. Stretch your arms by your side. Feet extend behind you. Legs strong and straight as long as possible. Squeeze your pelvis, pelvic floor, squeeze your ribs. Lift your arms first. Lift your chest. Lift your legs. Lift everything higher. And release down. Locust pose. Inhale, lift everything but hips. And release down. Up and down for another just 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, lift. Hold here. Straighten your legs more. Arms higher like you have imaginary blood between your hands. Lift your chest higher. Release down. Again, lift up. Just for one more. 5. 1. Release. Sit down on your heels to child pose. And go to tabletop yoga, just beginning now. Sway your legs to the side or close your ankles to sit up, nice and tall. Straight your legs in front of you. Lift your arms to the ceiling to Paschimottanasana. Flex your feet a lot. Flex your feet so toes pointing to the ceiling, heels pointing forward, and bow forward. Paschimottanasana, forward fold. Make your toes pointing to the ceiling a lot to stretch your knees after you're spending long time on the knees but before. So relax entire body. Keep breathing here. And very slowly, no rush, vertebrae by vertebrae, chin to your chest, squeeze your collarbone, roll yourself on the ground. So laying down on your back. Stretch entire body and place your hands by your side for another bridge pose. You can use the blocks. So plant your feet on the ground, fingertips brushing your heels. You can slide the block under your sacrum if you like to, whatever level you like. And you can relax here, or more active is to keep lifting your pelvis and squeeze your shoulder blades more and more. So you can do supportive bridge pose, or just squeezing the upper back muscles can be super healthy for your spine. Make sure you don't turn your head in any direction. Make sure you squeeze your pelvic floor and lift your hips higher with your legs strong. And stay here for another 3 breaths. And then release your pelvis on the ground just for 1 breath and repeat 2 more back bends. So you can go with supported back bend or not supported back bend. Whatever back bend you like, twice, 5 to 8 breaths each. And keep breathing, don't twist your head in any direction. Soles of the feet together, open knees to the side. When your pelvis is on the ground, stretch your arms over your head and stop the Baddha Konasana. Relax your shoulders. As you exhale out, like you relax more but keep the shape. So you squeeze your left knee more. Keep your shoulders on the ground, everything sinking deeper to the ground. The waves, the gravity do the job for you. And with this one, you can relax a little bit more in this shape. Allow yourself to reap the benefits. All what you do on yoga mat. The benefits is really when you stop. And the same when you walk out of this room. You're gonna take the benefits with you. So straighten your left leg in front of you, stretch your arms over your head, inhale. As you exhale, bring your left right into your chest. And as you're keeping hands over your shin, relax. relax your shoulders. Scoot your hips to your right. And bring your knees a little bit closer to your body. Very slowly lower them on the left. And again, allow yourself to relax, because the first moment you move your legs will be very strange actually. When you have to move your body, use your muscles and twisting, then notice I don't have to do anything, just relax to get more benefits. So relax here a little bit more. You can even place your left fingers behind your left ear to protect your head from spring back when you relax everything. So right arm is extending to the door and left elbow is bent. And you can completely rest and head never twist back. Relax a little bit more. Don't be afraid to really have everything, whatever you have already. Squeeze your legs together and bring them to the center. Readjust your pelvis. Scoot your hips to the left, bring your knees closer to your chest and lower knees to the right. So relax here again. Promise yourself that you're doing less now. Promise yourself that you deserve the best, because you are the best version of yourself as you are. And open up for everything felt to you. Slowly squeeze your legs together and bring your knees to the center. Readjust your pelvis, straight your legs to the ceiling to feel the lower back grounded. And then bend your knees to your chest. You can stay here, you can go to happy baby pose if you like to relax your pelvis on the ground. It's very nice pose. Make sure shoulders relax, pelvis relax. Knees bent. You can lift your feet to the ceiling, but it does not necessarily have to be right away parallel to the ceiling already. Just make sure your pelvis and shoulders are on the ground to make the spine extend. Then zip your legs together. Wrap your hands around your shins. Bring your forehead to your knees. As you exhale, squeeze the entire body. Inhale a little bit more in this shape. And squeeze the entire body a little bit more while you're exhaling. And then straight your legs, each corner of the mat. Hands by your sides, palms open up to Shavasana, final relaxation. Completely relax. You always can take time to adjust your body to feel completely rest and unmovable. Not because you can, but because you don't want to. Because you're feeling so fantastic in this moment. You deserve, after hard work, take a rest and relax. And this moment, without doing anything, is exactly when everything fell into our laps. Love, peace, joy. Everything because of the gratitude you're sending out. So as you're breathing in, take love, acceptance, this inner peace, enjoy the moment, and slowest as you can, exhale out to let it go And again, as the space is open again, inhale and take love to entire body. Accept, enjoy, and exhale out, let it go. Feel the breath, fresh, beautiful, pure light. Refresh every time. Feel and imagine that you're actually cleaner, better. You can visualize as the light of the breath going to your body radiate from you and sharing later on yoga off the mat when you go home, outside this room, to people, friends, loved ones. And right now, you are your best friend. You are the loved one. Take care of yourself the most. And stay in this pose as long as you like to. No rush. When you're gonna be ready to leave, leave quietly so others can stay long.